Everyone believed Raphael was a prisoner, a helpless girl trapped inside a lonely tower. They were wrong. Deep inside the forest, untouched by sunlight, stood a black stone tower. There was no door, no stairs, no way inside, only a single window high above the ground, and from that window hung a cascade of golden hair. The girl in the tower was named Raphael. Every morning, an old woman would appear beneath the tower. She would look up and call out, "Raphael, let down your hair." The golden hair would fall to the ground, and the old woman would climb it like a rope. At sunset, she would climb back down. No one knew what happened inside the tower, but everyone feared it. Over the years, many people tried to save Raphael. Knights, hunters, travelers, none of them ever returned. The villagers blamed the old woman. They believed she was a witch, and Raphael was her victim. One night, a young hunter named Elias entered the forest. He saw Raphael standing at the tower window. Her skin was pale, her hair glowed like gold, and her eyes shimmered in the darkness. "I'll save you," Elias shouted. Raphael stared at him. Then she smiled sadly. "You don't want to do that." The next night, Elias hid among the trees. He watched the old woman arrive. He watched her climb into the tower, and then she disappeared inside. He ran toward the golden hair. He grabbed it and began to climb. The higher he went, the stranger it felt. The hair was warm, almost alive. Elias finally reached the window. Raphael was waiting for him. Her expression was filled with sorrow. "I warned you." Elias smiled. "I came to free you." Raphael lowered her gaze, then whispered 3 words. "Too late, Elias." Suddenly, the hair began to pulse. Elias looked down, and his blood ran cold. The hair wasn't growing from Raphael's head. It stretched far beyond the tower, across the forest, into the earth itself, like roots, like veins, like something alive beneath the ground. The earth trembled. The trees cracked and fell. Massive roots burst from the soil. Then, thousands of golden eyes opened, watching him, watching everything. Every eye looked exactly like Raphael's. Elias tried to escape, but the hair wrapped around his arms, his legs, his neck, and dragged him into the tower. When Elias awoke, he found himself surrounded by bones. Thousands of them, the remains of everyone who came before him. Raphael stood nearby. Tears rolled down her face. The old woman entered the room and finally revealed the truth. Beneath the tower slept an ancient creature, a being that fed on fear, loneliness, and despair. Raphael was never its prisoner. She was its seal, its keeper, its cage. For 300 years, Raphael whispered, "I've been alone." For the first time in centuries, someone embraced her, Elias, and in that moment, the seal began to break. The tower collapsed, the forest split apart, the sky turned black. Something ancient opened its eyes beneath the earth, and standing among the ruins, Raphael smiled, not because she was free, but because she was no longer alone.